Well, I have been meaning to do a reaction to this song for a couple of years, and it's been recommended to me at least 2 dozen times. Most recently by J-Man and several others. Thank you to J-Man and all of you, dozens of people who've asked me to do this. It's one of my favorite songs by Michael Jackson, and it was my favorite for a little while when it came out in the summer of 1972. And I was 12 years old. I listened to it I don't know how many times. It's about friendship. And it's one of the most sublime songs about friendship. One of the problems the critics have had with this song is they call it too syrupy. Yeah, I guess it could be called syrupy. I call it sublime because it just gets to the point and it's kind of poetic. I'll get into that here in a second. But I got a little anecdote on, on this song. So I got into journalism right out of college, and in 1987, I was 27 years old, and one of the people working there was this dude who I ended up becoming friends with. And the dude, he loved edgy music, Velvet Underground, Sex Pistols, German metal, all that kind of stuff. And so we were sharing music one day outside of work, and he goes, "All right, surprise me. Play something that you like that you think I'll probably hate, but you just love it." And this was the song. I played Ben by Michael Jackson to a dude who was into freaking grunge stuff, edgy stuff, and everything else. So the song finishes, and I look over at him and I go, "All right, so what do you think?" And he goes, "I can see how you would love this song." Of course, he didn't like it, and but it was he was paying a compliment to me. I'm kind of syrupy. I love. I guess you want to call them syrupy songs, soft song, whatever they're about friendship or love or whatever. I love them. So anyway, but this song is really well written. It was written for the movie, of course, called Ben in 1972 by Don Black and Walter Scharf, and it was nominated for an Academy Award. Lost out to Morning After by Maureen McGovern for the Poseidon Adventure. But anyway, this is about friendship. This is what pure friendship is. And I was 12 years old, and so I had some very, very close friends at that time of my life. Because at 12, before you get out into the world, you get solidly into puberty or anything else, your friends are everything to you. And so I really connected to this song. Ben, the two of us need look no more. We both found what we were looking for. With a friend to call my own, I'll never be alone. And you, my friend, will see you've got a friend in me. That's lovely. I used to say I and me. Now it's us. Now it's we. That's just lovely. Ben, most people would turn you away. I don't listen to a word they say. They don't see you as I do. I wish they would try to. I'm sure they'd think again if they had a friend like Ben. I mean, it's just lovely. Just lovely, Call it what you want, but it's just lovely. Anyway, so another little snippet on this song before we start listening was Michael Jackson recorded this in late 1971 when he was still 13, and it was before his voice broke. So his voice broke about 6 months later. And of course, it came out in the summer of 72 when his voice had already broken. So I'm really glad that this is one of the last songs in his still choir boy voice. That voice that boys have. It's called the treble voice or the boy soprano vocals. And so he still has those boy soprano vocals, and it's such clarity, such emotion. And I've already said that I think the two young people who have the most expressive, emotional young voices of all time that I've ever heard are Michael Jackson and Grace VanderWaal. And so what do you say we jump in? And this is such an emotional song. I just love how he sings this. This is a performance when he was 14 or 15, so I think it's going to be lip synced. And I don't know what show it was on, but I just wanted to see Michael performing it, even if he's lip syncing. Ben, get ready. Prepare yourselves, my friends. Okay, here we go. Love that contemplative acoustic guitar beginning. Almost a lullaby.
Ben, the two of us need look no more. We both found what we were looking for.
That vibrato also.
With a friend to call
violins.
You feel you're not wanted anywhere. If you ever look behind and don't like what you find, there's something you should know. You got a place to go.
Ah, his voice. Ah, here we go.
I used to say I am me. Now it's
So sweet.
now it's we. I used to say I am me. Now it's now it's we. Then most people would turn you away. I don't listen to a word they say.
Here it comes, folks.
They don't see you as I do. I wish they would try to. I'm sure they'd think again if they had a friend like Ben. A friend like Ben.
Wow.
Like Ben.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I was just in heaven, my friends, in heaven. His voice is so sweet. I just don't know another word to use other than just gloriously, sublimely, emotionally, vulnerably sweet. So pure, so clear, so unpretentious. It's just like his sweet soul is expressing itself without any gatekeeper. It's just pouring right out into the universe. It's the way I feel about Michael and his voice around that time. Wow. And the message of the lyrics, when you combine the friendship, love, the love friendship of the lyrics with his voice and his demeanor, he's such a sweet guy. He always was, right? Always vulnerable. Even when he became famous. And it's just so sensitive. But I just, boy, that took me back too. But I remember when this came out in the summer of 72 and I listened to it over and over, it just hit me every single time. Wow. So extraordinary. I mean, this is, I've talked about it before. Many people have talked about it before. Music is emotion. That's what it is. It's the expression of emotion. And it just, outside of Grace Vanderwaal, I just don't think it gets any better than this. The pure expression of emotion. Yeah. Wow. Just wow. All right. I look forward to seeing y'all's comments, hearing what y'all have to say. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.